Dogs pulling on the lead is probably one of the biggest behaviour issues that owners have.
Absolutely.
And it's so important, isn't it, Trish, to get onto it early? Otherwise it's just going to keep happening with more frequency and intensity. So I thought we'd use Milo here, who's a little puppy who pulls a little bit. Trish, you're going to show us one of the techniques.
Yeah, there are many techniques out there, but we're just going to work on a very simple one that most owners can use, and especially if you've got a young puppy, that you can certainly start working on. And it's important that owners don't allow the puppies to learn to pull, because then it gets harder as it goes on.
It does, exactly. All right, well, we're going to use, Milo's not too bad, so we're going to use Darcy as a bit of an enticement to get him to pull, and let's go.
Absolutely, let's do it. So for this technique to work, you'll need some food treats. And basically it's quite simple. As you start walking forward, if the puppy starts to pull, you need to stop. So you don't keep going any further. You lure the puppy back with some food. When the puppy is in the right position, you want to mark and of course reward with the food, and then you keep going and you repeat the process. The main aim is that you do not continue walking forward if the puppy is pulling. So the aim is to stop, lure the puppy around with some food, reward when in position, and then keep going again. If you have an older, more experienced puller on your hand, then the technique will change just a little bit. Again, you start with the dog by your side and then you start taking a step forward. Now, if your dog pulls, you must stop. Do not continue going forward. I would like you to put a little bit of pressure on the lead, just going backward a little bit, and wait for the dog to yield into that pressure. Once the dog's yielded in, you can lure back to the side and you can reward with a bit of food if you want to. Take a few steps forward again and repeat the process if your dog pulls again. So remember, if your dog pulls, do not continue to go forward. You must stop, put a bit of pressure, wait for the dog to yield off that pressure, lure back to the side, and then of course reward with some food, and repeat the process until your dog no longer pulls.
You did well, Milo. Well done. Thanks, Trish.
You're welcome. No worries. You certainly did.
Hopefully that'll help you if you've got a puppy. There are some tips on the Pooches at Play website as well. Or if you've got an older dog and it has become a real problem, then do seek out the services of a qualified trainer. Visit the NDTF website for that. Well done, buddy.
Oh, so cute.
Oh, Darcy. Stellar as always.